When I was in the seventh grade, the Lord just told me that I was going to be a teacher. That's something I always wanted to do. And so I went to college and became a math teacher, an algebra teacher. My second year of teaching, I came to know the Lord in a very personal way and was born again, and it changed my whole life. It just it was a natural progression after having been teaching for 7 years. I just really felt like I wanted to teach my favorite subject, which is about the gospel of Jesus Christ. I was busy ministering and doing the stuff of God, but He began to show me that if I pass off the scene, am I going to leave, a heritage behind me? I began to see very early on in my ministry that God said the fivefold ministry of apostles, prophets, pastors, and teachers and evangelists were to equip the saints to do the ministry. And so often we see in the church today leaders doing all the ministry while the people sit in the stands and as spectators. And so I really realized for the church to be strong, we really have to equip the saints to do the ministry. We're supposed to help them get into that place and be prepared to minister skillfully. I'm reminded of Jesus as He walked on the earth. Much of what He did was not inside a building that was for the gathering of the saints to worship. So it was out there in everyday life. My heart is to see the next generation of leaders being raised up. Starting in the late 70s, the Lord began to show me a few things about the book of Revelation that made it come alive to me. I realized that being in my 70s, I don't have a lot of years to make a difference. If I really wanted to leave a deposit, that maybe I should write down some of the things the Lord has shown me. And so I began to write the first book called The Terminal Generation. I believe for Christians, this is the greatest time that will ever happen in our lives. It's the greatest hour for the church. Most people believe what they've been taught and what they've been told. Very few people really dig in to study the book of Revelation. For me, when I realize the shortness of the hour that we're living in, it presses me to get more serious about the Lord and to press in. Sometimes Christians without pressure simply put off what they're going to do to a later date, what they know they should do until a later date. It's the thing that inspires us, and it causes us to constantly be searching and pursuing the Lord.